Today we're beginning division. I like to think of division as the opposite of multiplication. Just like addition is the opposite of subtraction, subtraction is the opposite of addition, the same is true with multiplication and division. Multiplication is the opposite of division, and division is the opposite of multiplication. So what does that mean? That means when we have a problem, say like 8 times 3, we know that that equals 24. Or we could even say it the other way around, that 3 times 8 equals 24. So what does that mean with division though? Well, that means 24 divided by 8 equals 3, or 24 divided by 3 equals 8. Showing that these are the opposite ends of what's happening. When we multiply 8 times 3, they are the factors of 24. When we divide 24 by 8, we're finding the other factor, which is 3 of 24. So these fact families work together to show division. So we're looking at actually dividing 525 by 3. We're going to look at what it looks like when we talk about it in place value cubes, and then actually do it alongside too down in the written form. So we're taking 525, 5 hundreds, 2 tens, 5 ones, and dividing those into 3 different groups. I'm going to start by dividing my 500s into 3 different groups. I can put into each group 100, but then I have 2 left over. So I have 1 above the hundreds place. That gives me a total of 3 hundreds, but I have 2 left over. Well, I'm going to exchange these 2 for tens. Well, each hundred is 10 tens. I'm going to start putting in my tens. Oop. So my tens are gone, or my hundreds are gone, and my tens are here. I want to get them into equal groups as well. Well, I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 tens. So I have to divide the 22 tens into 3 separate groups. Well, I have 7 in each group, 1 left over, which gives me 21 tens, 1 left over. So I'm now going to exchange this 110 for ones over in this column. So that 110 now gives me the 5 ones I started with, plus 10 more ones, making 15 ones. 3 will go in each one of those 3 groups. There are 5 ones. When I look, 525 divided by 3 is 100, 7 tens, 5 ones, or 175. Let's take a look at actually solving a couple of division problems. We have 6,399 divided by 3 and 4,856 divided by 4. The steps I'm going to take while I'm doing this division are divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and then I'm going to repeat and continue to repeat until the problem's completely solved. So let's start here. 6,399 divided by 3. I think about 6 divided by 3, well, I know that that will go 2 times. That's my division step. 2 times 3 is 6. That's my multiply step. 6 minus 6 is 0. There's my subtract step. And then I bring down. And I just bring my 3 straight down and keeping it lined up. Now I'm going to look at this problem. 3 divided by 3. Well, 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. I subtract, and I get 0. Then I bring down this first 9. Now I'm looking at 9 divided by 3. That's that division step again. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. There's that multiplication step again. 9 divided by 9 is 0. Then I bring down the final 9. I have once again 9 divided by 3. That's my division step. That's 3. 3 times 3 is 9. There I've multiplied. I subtract. 9 minus 9 is 0. And then I bring down. But there's nothing here to bring down. So once I've run out of things to bring down, and if I have a remainder of 0, then I know the problem is finished. Let's do the next one. 4,856 divided by 4. Again, my steps are divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and repeat. So let's look at that. 4 divided by 4 is 1. That's my division step. 1 times 4 is 4. Now I subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. And I can bring down my 8. 8 divided by 4 is 2. It's my division step. 2 times 4 is 8. Now I subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. I can bring down my 5. This is going to be a little different. 5 divided by 4. I have to do some regrouping with this, but we'll see how it works. Well, I know that 5 can be divided into 4 equal groups, and I can put 1 in each of those groups. 4 times 1 is 4. When I subtract, I have 1 left over. This is where my regroup. Now I'm going to bring down my 6. Now I have 16 divided by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract. 0. Nothing more to bring down. And there's my final answer. The steps to division are really not that complicated. You just remember, divide, then multiply, subtract, bring down, and repeat until I've run out of problems.